Hi everyone, and welcome back to 417 Fox. Today is the reveal day. I am excited to get this car taken uptown so I can get you guys some fantastic footage of before and after when the car was just plain old stock. Also guys, I wanted to make mention that I really wanted to thank you guys a ton because I would have never been able to have a car like this if it wasn't for you guys. Thank you so much for all the support on the channel, whether it be buying merch or the trim bezels. And to be honest with you guys, the trim bezels, for the most part, pay for this car. So thank you for all that support. So guys, we're going to take the car uptown. We'll do a full walk around. And I do want to mention this, guys. I decided that I was finally going to be able to afford to buy an S550 Mustang. I looked at used, I looked at new, and it was really a tough decision on what I wanted to buy. My dream car is actually the GT350 S550, but that was just outside of my price range. And when I got to looking at these cars, I love the premium GTs, but a lot of those bells and whistles don't mean anything to me. So it really got me to thinking, what if I was to buy a base Mustang, get only the things that I wanted on it, and then take it from there? So that's what all of this is about, guys. I'm going to tell you exactly how much I paid for this car. I'm going to tell you exactly how much I put into this car to make it a not base Mustang GT. Well guys, I am actually in the car heading to town to do some filming so I can get you guys that after footage. This is actually the first time I have driven the car since I painted the calipers and also lowered it. I'm actually really pleased with how the car rides with those SVE progressive rate springs. They only dropped the car just about an inch, a little over an inch maybe, but man, that made all the difference in the world in how it looks. You guys will see that here in a bit. I'm actually on the way to town to Show Me Tint to go get my windows tinted, and then after that I'm going to go film in the same location I did about, gosh, I don't know, a month and a half ago when the car was still completely all stock. Now I will say this, so this is a little teaser. I really debated on doing the H-pipe install on this car, and I did that this weekend, and man, am I glad I did. For one, I was worried about a little bit of drone at highway speeds, and I'm cruising at about 70 right now on the highway on the way to Springfield, and I mean, you guys can probably hear it. I mean, there's very little drone whatsoever, and the additional throatiness and a little bit of gurgling, especially when you let off the throttle, just a couple of pops. Oh, it's just, you know, I thought the exhaust sounded good before. Yeah, I was actually reading a post this morning on Facebook about a guy that had just bought a Mach 1, and you know, everybody was talking about, well, you do the H-pipe and then you're going to want more. I don't know if that's me, because I really like the sound of the stock exhaust on this car. I seriously doubt I'm going to want to do more because, to be honest with you, I think it's loud enough just like it is. And but anyway, you guys will see the video on that here in a couple of weeks. What a better place than right here on Route 66 at world famous Bud's Wheels and Tires that was established in 1958 to do a full reveal on S550 2020 Mustang GT. Guys, if you look at this artwork, I was just talking to the original owner's son that still runs the shop here, and he said that, you know what, this is what they love because his dad had all this done for specifically these reasons. If you look at this beautiful backdrop here behind me, this is a perfect place for cool cars to come and have a good backdrop for some amazing photography or video. Alright guys, I'm going to give you a rundown on everything that either has already been done to this car or has done to this car. So what I did, I started out with a 2020 Mustang GT base. There's only two options on this car. One of them is the Equipment Group 301A. That basically gets your dual zone climate control with your large touchscreen radio with Apple CarPlay. The other option was the 355 ratio limited slip differential. The sticker on this car was $39,075. I was able to get a smoking deal on this car for $32,700 out the door. And here's what I've put into the car up to this point. The Shelby CS3 wheels and new lug nuts were about $1,400. The tires and install were $700. I did not buy expensive tires. The leather that is yet to be installed is $540. The cold air intake, also yet to be installed as of this video, $275. The lowering springs, $180. The rear wing, $165. The catch can, which I have yet to install, $130. The H pipe, it has been installed, video to come, $120. The clutch assist spring, you guys seen that video, $20. The caliper paint, $15. I sold the takeoff wheels and tires off this car for $600. I did keep the TPMS sensors out of those to reuse in the new Shelby wheels. So that puts everything that I've put on the car less than $600, $2,945. So if you take that into consideration, I've got a brand new Mustang GT that is a pretty nice spec in my opinion, and I'm only going to have $35,645. Now I know that's not small money, but in the grand scheme of things, when you figure how much a fairly decked out premium GT is, or just buying a base Mustang with some options, guys, I think I've done pretty well. What do you think? Guys, thank you so much for watching this, and thank you again for allowing me to bring this to you and allowing me to be able to have something like this, because if it wasn't for you guys again, I could not have this car. Thank you so much, and this car is a blast. And the cool thing is, I'm getting to make it my own. I didn't buy it already all done. And I think that's what we all like to do. We want to make these cars our own because they're a Mustang. We like to modify them. That's why I didn't buy a premium car. For one, I couldn't afford it. For two, what are you going to do to it? Yeah, you can mod a premium car, performance and all that stuff. And performance is coming on this car, guys. Performance is coming. But guys, we got to turn our attention back to the Fox body as soon as I get back from Ford Takeover. Big news for that car, so stay tuned because we got some big changes coming for the 417 Fox, and I can't wait to get started on that car once I get back from Ford Takeover. But for now, guys, thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments what you think about how everything turned out on this car. We still have a few more videos coming on this car, so stick around for those, and I'll see you guys on the next one.